6'7" forward, guard position, whatever you want to throw him at. I put him at the forward spot, wing position. Amari Monroe from the Quinnipiac Bobcats is in the portal. One of the more I think the word I use when I watch him is just like tenacious, aggressive. Motor is always on 1,000 and has size at 6'7", 220 pounds on the wing. Averaged 18 points and 9 rebounds for the Quinnipiac Bobcats this season. The three-point shot leaves a little bit to be desired, but is good from the free throw line. I know you like correlating those two things, so maybe you assume that his three-point percentage can come along a little bit. He did shoot 35% as a sophomore, but that dipped to 27%. I think he had a little bit more higher usage going on this past season, but a 6'7", do it all kind of forward who is almost averaging a double double and high motor is something that a lot of teams could be looking for. He is a Newburgh, New York native. And he does have a list of schools that have reached out or showed interest. UConn is on the list, Memphis, Maryland, Ole Miss, to name a few. I'll throw it to you first, Dion, for your thoughts on Amari Monroe.
I mean, this kid's bouncy. His usage percentage was nearly 29%. So you probably are right where it's like if you lower that a little bit, he shoots a higher three-point percentage because that typically makes me believe a lot of them are off the bounce. Um, but this kid is bouncy. He levitates once he's in the air.
Yeah,
He's not just
no,
jumping.
he's a like the motor and the athleticism on him is OD.
Yeah. I mean, this kid's highlights are sick. His teammates didn't help him a ton with his highlights, though. I want to call them out. On a fast break, throw the ball into air to him. Like Michigan State does a phenomenal job with Cohen Carter. You just put the ball in there, let him go do his thing. There's a lot of bounce passes. Like throw the ball in the air to this kid. So his teammates didn't do the greatest job of helping him out with that. But I mean, this kid is a freak. If you give him any form of space, he's dunking the basketball. Like if you're watching some of the highlights, like the players are moving out the way. Like they're well aware, like we're not jumping.
Yeah, you know dudes have bounce when they don't even attempt. Like they're like, okay, I'm gonna end up on a poster. Just yeah, no.
No, like there's people in the way that like, you know what, you got it. Like I'm not doing this to myself. Uh, so he's a freak in terms of athleticism. St. John's makes some sense. You didn't mention them on the. I didn't. They weren't on the list, right?
I don't think so. I'm gonna look up and see if there. I mean, obviously, you know how the portal works. That list that I had up, I added last night when we were going through our notes. It could easily have changed by now. But I mean, yeah, obviously him being a New York kid, always got to kind of throw that into the ring there. UConn makes a whole lot of sense. It does. Maryland makes sense too as well. Also, I forgot to mention he was Player of the Year in this conference. Obviously, you know, given those stats, you probably assume that he was, but he was kind of I mean, he was Player of the Year in that conference. He was very special. I guess he's going to start his visit soon by the end of the week with all types of lists. There's some more schools on here that I forgot to add. Let's see. Butler, Miami, Xavier, and DePaul are also on the list to go along with those teams that I've seen. I'm not gonna lie to you though, Dion. I'm gonna use my fake push thing. I feel like this kid would be great at UConn. Like the toughness, the defense that he could bring, not as much point forwardy, but like on those really good UConn teams, they had like that connector 6'7" athlete dog defender, like
Mhm.
Andre Jackson type guy. I feel like Amari could be that for UConn. And I think like his toughness and what he can do, like that rugged play, that high motor thing. I think they would love him at UConn. He fit really good and play a winning level of basketball.
Yeah, Hurley's shown he can coach around a guy that isn't the greatest shooter too, right? Like, because Andre Jackson can't shoot.
Oh yeah, and like we don't need you to shoot, Amari. We got Mullins in the we got guys that can shoot. I need you to do exactly what you did, like, but do it for us.
Yeah, like, and I think if he's going to a coach that's cool with that, that's why St. John's makes sense too. Because Slick Rick shown like, hey, you don't need to shoot on my team. Like, we can win with 2 pointers. Maybe not in the tournament, but we could win with 2 pointers up until that point at least. So like, I feel like UConn makes a ton of sense. Like putting him with Hurley, the development Hurley's shown with players, right? Like I don't think anyone viewed Caravan as an NBA guy when he got on campus, and he's leaving as a guy that NBA scouts love. Like I think just the development Hurley shows, the way he coaches, the way he competes is very similar to the way Amari competes as well. I think that the mental fit is perfect, and then he can kind of coach around the limits as well. And you're not going to force him to do anything he can't do.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see kind of where he ends up going. Obviously, if I had my way, UConn fans, this is my olive branch to y'all. Y'all got to get this kid. Y'all get this kid in the fold. I feel really good. I like this. He'll bring some toughness to the team. He'll bring that defense, that energy. He'll have he'll have UConn home games rocking for sure. I guess Dion, if you could predict one place for him to go, where would you throw his name into the ring?
I mean, based off the list you gave, always insert the clip of me saying Miami. No, but I think UConn makes the most sense. I just want to say this: Mullins and Adams are going to put the ball in the air like that. Wherever he goes, I want the guards to put that ball in the air the way Jeremy Fears, by the way, got the name right. But put the ball in the air the way Jeremy Fears puts the ball in the air when Colin Carr is on a fast break. Also, this only dude in the portal Michigan hasn't reached out to.
Oh, it is.
I don't know, but it feels that way. It
Yeah,
feels that.
hopefully they do not. I don't need this dude. Honestly, could come to state, but we got some other guys coming in that kind of do some things
You
that
already
he
got
does.
Colin Carr.
Oh, him and Colin Carr, we wouldn't be able to hit a jumper, but goddamn, we're on that rim for sure.
Special. He's
Special,
special.
special. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see where he ends up. We'll have all the updates for his transfer portal journey here on Sleepers Media YouTube channel. Be sure to tap in and stay up to date with that. It is March, and that means that March Madness is upon us. And if you are looking for a place to play, Underdog Fantasy has you covered. Sign up and deposit using code SLEEPERS, that's code SLEEPERS, to receive up to $1,000 in bonus credit plus a free pick. Head over to Underdog Fantasy today and use promo code SLEEPERS to take advantage of this amazing offer.